So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It would have to be Kenan Yildiz, Peter, because he really is one of the golden boys of his generation. I think
Yamal! He's done very well to get to that.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And it's Rijkaard. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view...
And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Kalulu. And Bremer. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. That has been cut short. Played out to the left flank. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bremer. So it is still 0-0. Now he's off and running. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the return pass. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Backward it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cambiasso. Kelly.
Diamante really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And no, that was never going to make it. McKennie shifted it to the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yildiz proves just a little bit too strong. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. Oh, just skips past his man. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen. Be truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has been slung wide. And it's Fernandez. McKennie. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's lofted through here. Locatelli. And it's McKennie. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He's found space here. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And here's Yamal. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And this could be the final action of the first half. Kelly getting this one clear. Takes a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Como have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's...
Header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Cambiasso, who's set up one goal so far. Rogers, and he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Conceição. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Thuram. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Yildiz in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard. It's Camavinga. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's bustling through here. Goes for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Thuram, McKennie, Locatelli, and it's McKennie. Now it's Conceição. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lovely, now then. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's intervened well there. Over to the other side.
good ball, that too.
Fernandez. And here's Yamal. Rodgers. Yamal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well cleared. Fernandez. Now Byrne. Played into space. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Just eases him off the ball. It's a promising position. He is through here. Yildiz. Yildiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodgers. Always. And the finish! In he goes again. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's got away. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Fernandez. Zhigrova. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he latch on to this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Camavinga. Knocks it into space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Fernandez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's picked it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Messi. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, that's neat. Just to go back here. Chance! So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Looking to play him in. Crunching tackle. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che i risultati delle altre partite saranno trasmessi sul maxi schermo.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fofana, and he welcomes it in. Rijkaard, and it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. And Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. That pass isn't the best. And here's Messi. Great vision. And the shot's on here. Messi! And the pass is intercepted.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now this could be a chance. Saliba does well to get it back. Oh, good ball! And the shot! He's scored! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Gol! Ha segnato al 15° minuto, numero 21.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Fofana. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to get it away. It is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi receives it in a good position here. Shot could be on. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Deftly away. He's had it taken off him. Saliba. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely spread, and he's quick to return it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Füllkrug. Modric. That's destined for the flank. Fofana in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings it across. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Nkunku. Now it's Rabiot. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Burn. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, well measured. Oh, no joy this time. Fernandes. And it's De Bruyne. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. Pavlovic. And Bartasagi. They get a throw in. De Winter. Now it's Nkunku. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Saelemaekers. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that.
Ci
Van
sarà
Dijk.
un minuto di recupero.
He has found the way through. That's going to go a long way. But they've got it again. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Como just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So the action resumes.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And this is Rabiot. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, delightful ball. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Modric. Rabiot. Nkunku threads one in. Batshuayi picks it up now. Burn. De Bruyne, who's set up one goal so far. Vinicius Junior looking to receive it in space. Modric. That has not gone well. De Bruyne played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rabiot gets it away. Como have reclaimed it. Rabiot clears without hesitation. Fernandes proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Rijkaard. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Strokes it back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to belt it away. Modric. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Showing good feet. Rijkaard. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That has found him in acres of space. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Now it's Füllkrug. Rijkaard driving forwards. Modric did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's made its way to Mbappe! Chance again? No.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Nkunku. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Batshuayi just loves to go forward whenever he can. Nkunku receives it in a wide position. He's cut it out.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
This looks promising, and he's certainly onside here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Il numero 27, il numero 7.
Tomori.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Some resolute defending there. Rodgers. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. So we have movement on both benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
De Winter. Como will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Salmakas. Knocks it into space. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Good ball over the top. He is through here.
Como really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Camavinga. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's De Bruyne. He's on it, can he get away? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now then, the ball's come loose. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Como have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs. Maximum points. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Como, honestly, could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
Just remains for me to thank Jim. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Ecco la formazione.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So we're up and running. Jim, how do you interpret this formation?
Well, what tends to happen with a puzzling-looking formation like this is that two of the more creative midfielders take up slightly inverted attacking roles to make it a simpler 3-4-3 setup, or indeed 3-4-2-1. That's what should unfold here. At the moment, I admit, it does look a little strange.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Buongiorno. Lobotka. Nicely weighted ball. McTominay gets into a good position. Tries a shot! Rijkaard. Mbappe. Como do have a chance to counter here. Lobotka. That's destined for the flank. And it's Spinazzola. Now it's McTominay. Rijkaard. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's clever. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Spinazzola. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Spinazzola. Strong running down that left flank. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And a chance! That's going to go a long way. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Como still without a single shot on target. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lobotka. Juan. Buongiorno. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good... And he shoots! And again! He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Ha segnato al 26esimo minuto, numero 21.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's got away. Now here's the delivery. Camavinga. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. De Bruyne. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that has been slung wide. And here's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga, and he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. That's a promising position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Right card! Harmlessly behind.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Owned beyond the defence. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Yamal. Anguissa, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's a really well-measured ball. De Bruyne. Camavinga. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Como leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And they get things going again. Como leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Spread to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Van Dijk. Saliba. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Anguissa. Lobotka, nicely spread. Looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him. Neymar. And he plays one through. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. Closing in on goal. Real Yamal! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Como are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Juan.
Como are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Can he get on the end of this? Nice control. And it's made its way to him. Neymar. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's McTominay. Camavinga being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ball's played through, and he's picked it up out wide. De Bruyne. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Spinazzola. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Como
23.
have their second
Viene
corner now.
sostituito con il numero 7. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Como perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hernandez. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Hernandez. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Il numero
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Numero 6. Attenzione, un cambio.
Time and again they are repelled. Cross flung in towards the middle. No foul, says the referee. Oliveira. Como are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Lobotka. Looking for the run. And the through ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, look at the space here. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Buongiorno. Oliveira. Now Elmas.
Como have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Fernandez. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Camavinga. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Politano. Lobotka has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Two minutes to be added on. Alexander-Arnold. And there goes the final whistle. Como come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Your reflections then, Jim?
Como definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che i risultati delle altre partite saranno trasmessi sul maxi schermo.